Welcome to Graceful Living, where we embrace the beauty of aging with wisdom, strength, and serenity. As we journey through life, each year adds a layer of richness to our story. And for those of us in our 70s and beyond, there's a quiet curiosity that often lingers in the background. How much longer do I have? And what can I do to make the most of the time I've been given? Today, we're going to explore some powerful clues, subtle yet telling signs that may help reveal how long you might live after age 70. These aren't crystal balls or magic formulas, but they are backed by science, observation, and the lived experiences of countless older adults across the globe. So grab a cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and let's take this walk together through the graceful path of longevity and well-being. 1. Your walking speed. Imagine this. You're walking down the sidewalk on a crisp morning. Maybe you're heading to the mailbox, strolling through a park, or simply pacing around your home. You're not racing, you're not hurrying, but you are moving, purposefully, steadily, with ease. What may feel like an ordinary moment is actually a profound clue about your longevity. Studies from leading medical journals, including research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, show that walking speed in older adults can be a powerful predictor of life expectancy. It turns out that how fast you walk reflects the health of multiple systems in your body, including your heart, lungs, muscles, bones, and even your brain. In one large study of adults aged 65 and older, researchers found that those who walked just a little faster than average were significantly more likely to live longer, sometimes by as much as 10 years. That's a decade of holidays, birthdays, sunsets, and morning coffees. So why does this matter so much? Because walking speed is what doctors call an integrative measure. That means it's not just about your legs, it's about how all your body systems are working together. A strong heart pumps blood efficiently. Healthy lungs deliver oxygen. Muscles provide power, joints give mobility, and the brain coordinates balance and rhythm. If even one system is off, your body may slow down, without you even realizing it. Now let's talk numbers for a moment. Most experts consider a walking speed of 1 meter per second. That's about 2.2 miles per hour to be a healthy baseline for older adults. If you're walking faster than that, great. You're likely in good shape. If not, it's a signal, not a judgment. A nudge from your body that says, let's pay attention. But here's the beautiful part. Walking speed is something you can improve. It's not fixed, and every small gain counts. Start by walking a little each day, around the block, down the hall, or even in place at home. Focus on posture. Shoulders back, head up, arms swinging gently. Wear supportive shoes and choose paths that feel safe and pleasant. Even 5 to 10 extra minutes of walking per day can make a meaningful difference over time. You can also support your walking speed by doing light strength training, simple chair squats, leg lifts, or resistance bands. Don't underestimate the power of standing up from a chair without using your hands. It's one of the best predictors of lower body strength and independence. And if walking is difficult right now, maybe because of arthritis, an injury, or balance issues, don't be discouraged. Physical therapy, gentle stretching, or water-based exercise can help rebuild confidence and mobility at your own pace. It's never about how fast you go compared to someone else. It's about listening to your body, noticing your rhythm, and honoring the progress you're making. One step at a time, literally. Walking isn't just a form of movement, it's a metaphor. With every stride, you're telling the world and yourself that you're still on your journey, that you're engaged with life, that you're going somewhere, even if it's just a short stroll to the garden or a walk around the living room with your favorite music playing. So the next time you take a walk, pause for a moment. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Notice your pace. Celebrate your ability to move. Because each step is a quiet promise to your future self. A whisper that says, I'm still here. I'm still strong. I'm still living gracefully. 2. Your grip strength. Now take a moment and squeeze your hand into a gentle fist. Not too hard, just enough to feel the strength in your fingers, your palm, your wrist. That small, quiet action is more powerful than it looks. Your grip strength is like a secret signal from your body. It may not be something you think about every day, But this humble measure says a lot about your overall vitality. And yes, even your longevity. Research from universities around the world, including Oxford and the University of Michigan, has shown that grip strength is a strong predictor of how long and how well you may live after age 70. It's not just about your hands, it's about the strength of your entire body and the integrity of your nervous system, muscle mass, and even your cardiovascular health. In fact, studies have found that seniors with lower grip strength are more likely to experience falls, fractures, slower recovery times, and even earlier mortality. It might sound dramatic, but it's real. Grip strength is often more telling than blood pressure or even cholesterol when it comes to predicting health outcomes in older adults. So why does grip strength matter so much? Well, consider what it represents. It's not just whether you can open a jar or carry a bag of groceries. It's about your ability to stay independent, to move through your day with confidence, to catch yourself if you stumble, or to lift yourself up when you need to. And here's the hopeful part. Grip strength can be improved, even well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You don't need to lift heavy weights or join a gym, unless that's your thing. Simple, consistent movements can work wonders over time. Try this. Keep a soft stress ball or small hand gripper near your favorite chair. When you're watching TV or listening to music, squeeze it gently for a few minutes with each hand. Build up slowly. Focus on your breath as you do it. Make it a ritual. Another great exercise, towel wringing. Take a hand towel, wet it, and wring it out a few times using both hands. It mimics a natural motion and builds grip strength without strain. You can also try farmers' walks, just carrying light grocery bags or small hand weights while walking around the house. That builds not just your hands, but your forearms, shoulders, and core. And don't overlook the value of pulling weeds, kneading dough, knitting, or gardening. These are beautiful, life-affirming movements that engage your hands while bringing joy and presence. If you're wondering how your grip strength stacks up, here's a rough guide. For women over 70, a grip strength above 18 kilograms, around 40 pounds, is considered good. For men, it's above 26 kilograms, about 57 pounds. But remember, these are just averages. What matters most is your trend. Are you maintaining your strength, improving it a little? That's a victory. Now I want you to think back to a time you reached out and took someone's hand. Maybe a grandchild, a loved one, a friend. That moment of connection, of reassurance, of strength shared between palms. That's what grip strength really represents. It's not about testing yourself against some clinical number. It's about preserving your ability to connect, to hold on to the people and things you love, literally and figuratively. So the next time you open a jar, carry a laundry basket, or clasp someone's hand, pause for a second. Feel that power, that resilience. Grip strength isn't just a physical measure, it's a reflection of your will, your determination, your presence. You are strong, more than you know. And your hands carry a lifetime of stories, strength, and love. So hold on tight, to life, to joy, and to every beautiful moment still ahead. 3. Your social connections. Think about the last time you spent time with a friend, a family member, or a neighbor. Maybe you shared a meal, a laugh, or even just a moment of quiet together. How did that feel? Now let's take a step deeper. What if I told you that those moments are actually one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live? Not your diet, not your exercise routine, but your social connections. It might seem surprising at first, but it's the truth. Research has shown that loneliness is as dangerous to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And it's not just about being around people, it's about the quality of those relationships, the bonds that nourish your soul and bring purpose to your days. Think of your social circle as your emotional safety net. The tighter it is, the stronger you feel in the world. Whether it's family, friends, or even a community of like-minded individuals, these connections give you a reason to smile, to wake up, and to keep going, even through life's inevitable challenges. Studies from the Harvard Study of Adult Development, which followed the lives of hundreds of people over many decades, found that close relationships were the most significant factor in long-term happiness and health. In fact, the people with the strongest social connections were not only happier, but also lived longer and healthier lives. These relationships acted as buffers against stress. lowered the risk of depression, and improved immune function. So why do these social bonds have such an incredible impact on your health? First, they help you manage stress. When life feels overwhelming, having someone to talk to, someone who really listens, can make a world of difference. A hug, a kind word, or even a phone call from a friend can lower your stress levels, slow your heart rate, and help your body recover from challenges. Second, social connections keep you engaged and active. People who have a circle of friends are more likely to stay physically active, to participate in events, to try new activities, and to make life exciting. These social activities can lead to better health outcomes, more mental stimulation, and a sense of purpose. Now, I'm sure you've heard the saying, it's not the quantity of your friends, but the quality. That's true. You don't need hundreds of people in your life to reap the benefits. In fact, having just a few close, meaningful relationships is often enough to make a big difference. Take a moment and think about the people who bring you joy. These are the ones who see you for who you really are, who accept you, who make you feel heard and valued. These are the friends or family members who check in on you, who remember your favorite foods or the stories you've told them. They might be near or far, but the bond you share is real, and it feeds your heart and spirit. But what if you're feeling isolated or disconnected? What if those close relationships seem harder to find, especially as you age? Here's the good news. It's never too late to build new connections. In fact, research shows that older adults who engage in new social activities or form new friendships can experience significant improvements in their emotional and physical health. You just need to take that first step. Start small. It could be something as simple as joining a book club, taking a painting class, or even volunteering for a cause you care about. These activities are wonderful opportunities to meet people who share your interests and values. Don't forget about technology either. It's amazing how a video call or a simple text can help you stay in touch with loved ones no matter the distance. With today's tools, there's no excuse to feel alone. In fact, some studies have shown that seniors who regularly communicate with friends and family online report better mental health and happiness. And let's not underestimate the power of laughter. Laughing with others releases feel-good hormones, boosts your immune system, and improves your mood. So whether it's a funny story shared with a friend or an inside joke with a family member, those moments of joy make a big difference in your well-being. But sometimes, just as important as having close friends, is the act of giving. When you reach out to others, whether it's offering a listening ear or lending a hand, you not only make their day better, you also make your own life more meaningful. You create bonds, deepen connections, and live with purpose. So in moments when you feel that loneliness creeping in, remember this: you are never truly alone. Whether you have family nearby, or you reach out to your community, or even if it's through a friendly chat on the phone, you are always surrounded by potential connections. It just takes a little courage, a little willingness to reach out. 4. Your sense of purpose. Let's pause for a moment and think about something deeply meaningful. What motivates you to wake up each morning? Is it the warmth of the sun coming through your window? A cup of coffee? A new adventure waiting to unfold? Or is it something more profound, a deeper calling, a sense that you're meant to contribute, to create, or to connect? Your sense of purpose is a powerful force. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning, the fuel that drives you forward, even when life presents its toughest challenges. And here's the thing, research has shown that having a sense of purpose in life is strongly associated with longer, healthier living, especially after the age of 70. You may have heard the phrase, find your purpose, many times, but what does it really mean, especially as you age? Purpose doesn't have to come in the form of grand, world-changing missions or dramatic goals. It doesn't need to be a career or a massive project. It's about something much deeper, meaning in your daily life, in your actions, and in your relationships. Why does purpose matter? Let's look at the science behind it. Numerous studies have shown that those who feel they have a clear sense of purpose tend to live longer lives. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that older adults with a sense of purpose had a lower risk of heart disease and even a reduced chance of dying from chronic illnesses like cancer. This isn't just about feeling good, it's literally good for your health. Purpose gives your life direction. It makes the daily grind more meaningful because you know what you're working toward. It infuses your routine with a sense of significance, making each action, no matter how small, feel part of a bigger picture. Think of it as your internal compass, always guiding you, even when the path ahead seems unclear. When you have a sense of purpose, you don't just go through the motions. You actively engage with life. You seek out opportunities, whether they're for personal growth, learning something new, or helping others. Engagement is one of the key factors that research shows contributes to longevity. People with a strong sense of purpose tend to stay physically active, mentally sharp, and emotionally resilient. What is your sense of purpose? So how do you discover your sense of purpose? It can sometimes feel elusive, especially if you're at a stage of life where major transitions have happened, like retirement, or the loss of loved ones, or the children moving away. But the truth is, purpose evolves. It's not always about having the same goal forever. Your sense of purpose may shift over time, and that's okay. It might be helpful to think of your purpose in layers. The first layer might be something immediate, like caring for a loved one or learning a new skill. The second layer could be about your contribution to the community, perhaps volunteering or offering your wisdom to others. And the third layer might encompass your more existential purpose, how you connect with the world, the values you stand for, and the legacy you hope to leave. It's also important to note that your purpose doesn't always have to be something you accomplish alone. Relationships can provide a sense of purpose. Being there for others, offering your wisdom and experiences, and connecting with those around you can become a powerful driver for meaning. For example, many older adults find purpose in mentorship, whether it's helping younger generations in their career, guiding someone in a hobby, or passing down family traditions. Mentorship is a beautiful way to keep feeling connected, while at the same time leaving an important imprint on the lives of others. How to find and nurture your purpose. Now you might be wondering, how do I discover my sense of purpose, or rediscover it if I've lost it along the way? The first step is to reflect on what brings you joy, what excites you, and what matters most to you. Take a moment and ask yourself, what activities make me feel alive? What do I care about deeply? How do I want to be remembered? Sometimes it's not about looking for one big, overarching purpose. It's about finding small, meaningful moments that align with your values. This could be anything from becoming involved in a local charity, starting a small project like writing a memoir or learning to paint, or even focusing on spending more quality time with the people you love. 5. Your outlook on life. As you journey through life, one of the most profound factors that influences your health and longevity is the way you view the world. Your outlook on life, the lens through which you interpret experiences, shapes not only your emotions, but your physical well-being. And when it comes to aging, maintaining an optimistic and open perspective can make all the difference between feeling empowered or defeated by life's challenges. Think about it. How you view your world affects how you respond to the ups and downs, the challenges, and the triumphs that come your way. It influences your resilience and shapes your emotional health, which directly impacts your physical health. And research has shown time and again that individuals who maintain a positive outlook tend to live longer, healthier lives. Why does outlook matter? It may sound simple, but the science behind it is incredibly powerful. Studies have consistently shown that people who have an optimistic outlook on life tend to experience lower levels of stress, better cardiovascular health, and even improved immune function. In contrast, those who have a negative outlook, who see life through a lens of pessimism and cynicism, tend to suffer from higher rates of chronic illness, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. Why does this happen? Well, when you adopt a positive attitude, your body responds by releasing feel-good hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which are essential for maintaining emotional balance and boosting your overall well-being. These hormones don't just lift your spirits, they reduce the harmful effects of stress, promote healing, and help fight off illness. On the other hand, a negative outlook can have the opposite effect. Chronic stress, negative thinking, and an expectation of failure or bad outcomes can raise levels of the stress hormone cortisol, which over time can wear down the body's ability to fight illness. leading to inflammation, weakened immune systems, and a host of other health problems. So the way you approach life not only influences your mood, but literally affects how your body ages. Your mindset can help you age gracefully or make it harder to navigate life's transitions. The role of optimism in aging. When we talk about aging, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that getting older automatically means feeling weaker, more isolated, or more vulnerable. But what if, instead, we approached aging as an exciting opportunity for growth, exploration, and continued vitality? What if we chose to focus on the possibilities of getting older rather than the limitations? Optimism is about embracing that mindset, believing that life, regardless of age, still has much to offer. It's not about denying the challenges that come with getting older, whether that's physical decline, the loss of loved ones, or adjusting to retirement, but about facing those challenges with the confidence that you can still grow, adapt, and thrive. Research has shown that individuals with a positive outlook on aging report feeling more capable, healthier, and more satisfied with their lives. They also tend to recover faster from illness and are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors like exercise and maintaining strong social connections. Optimistic people are also more likely to seek solutions in the face of difficulties rather than dwelling on problems. They view obstacles as temporary, solvable, and part of the natural ebb and flow of life. Cultivating a positive outlook. If you're wondering how to cultivate a more optimistic perspective, the first step is simply to become aware of your thoughts and attitudes. Do you tend to focus on the negative, or are you naturally inclined to see the positive? Recognizing your current mindset is the first step toward shifting it. One of the most effective ways to cultivate a more positive outlook is by practicing gratitude. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how big or small. This simple practice can shift your focus from what's going wrong in your life to what's going right, and over time, it can rewire your brain to naturally focus on the positive. Another powerful technique is reframing, changing the way you view a situation. Instead of thinking, "This is so difficult, I don't know how I'll manage," try reframing it to, "This challenge is tough, but it's an opportunity for growth." Reframing helps you find meaning and opportunity even in adversity, shifting your outlook to one of possibility. 6. Your sleep habits. We often underestimate the incredible power of sleep in maintaining not just our mental and emotional well-being, but also our physical health and longevity. In fact, sleep is a cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle, and as we age, the importance of good sleep only becomes more pronounced. Your sleep habits are intimately tied to how you feel day to day, how your body heals, and how well you age over the years. It's not just about the amount of sleep you get, but the quality of it. The way you sleep, the consistency of your sleep schedule, and the conditions of your sleep environment all play key roles in how restorative your sleep can be. Inadequate or poor quality sleep can contribute to a range of health issues, from cognitive decline to heart disease, diabetes, and even depression. So let's dive deeper into why sleep is so important and how you can create habits that promote better rest, ensuring that you age with vitality and strength. The sleep longevity connection. We all know the feeling of waking up after a restful night of sleep, when we feel recharged, mentally sharp, and ready to take on the day. But what you may not realize is that sleep is working on a deeper level to help your body repair itself, balance hormones, and rejuvenate the cells that keep you functioning at your best. As we sleep, our bodies enter a state of repair and restoration. This is when cells regenerate, tissues heal, and our immune system strengthens. Deep sleep, which occurs primarily in the later stages of the sleep cycle, is critical for maintaining muscle mass, bone density, and cognitive function. It also helps balance important hormones such as growth hormone and cortisol, both of which influence how your body ages. Consistent, high-quality sleep allows for proper brain function, supports the formation of new memories, and strengthens your emotional resilience. Conversely, poor sleep habits, whether it's difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early, can have the opposite effect. Studies have shown that people who experience sleep deprivation or have sleep disorders like sleep apnea or insomnia are at a significantly higher risk for chronic conditions, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even early-onset dementia. Sleep deprivation has also been linked to accelerated aging, with chronic lack of rest speeding up the breakdown of cells and tissues in the body. When we don't get enough deep sleep, the body doesn't have the chance to repair itself as effectively, leading to increased inflammation and a weakened immune system. The science behind sleep and aging. Did you know that sleep deprivation can actually cause your biological age to increase? This is because inadequate sleep disrupts important cellular processes, affecting everything from DNA repair to hormonal balance. Over time, these disruptions can contribute to the early onset of aging-related diseases, including cognitive decline and cardiovascular issues.
7. Your weight and nutrition. The way you fuel your body with nutrition and maintain a healthy weight is not just important for your current health, but also for your long-term longevity. As we age, our bodies undergo a range of changes, and how we nourish them can significantly influence how we age and how well we feel as we get older. The right balance of nutrition can protect us from chronic diseases, enhance our energy levels, and promote a longer, more vibrant life. Let's take a deeper dive into why weight and nutrition are so critical to aging gracefully, and how you can make informed choices about what to eat to support your well-being, vitality, and longevity. The role of nutrition in healthy aging. As we age, the body's metabolism naturally slows down. This means that the way we process and use the food we eat changes. But the good news is, by making mindful dietary choices, you can significantly influence your body's ability to function at its best, no matter your age. Nutrition plays an essential role in keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your immune system resilient. Nutrients from whole foods help repair damaged cells, support energy production, and maintain proper organ function. The right foods can help reduce inflammation, which is linked to many age-related diseases such as arthritis, heart disease, and Alzheimer's disease. A balanced diet also supports healthy blood sugar levels, which in turn can prevent or manage conditions like diabetes. Dietary habits also influence the way your body stores fat. Maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about looking good, it's about reducing the risk of chronic conditions that can affect your quality of life, such as heart disease, high blood pressure, joint problems, and certain types of cancer. This is why maintaining an ideal weight through nutrition and exercise is one of the most important factors in promoting longevity and preventing premature aging. 8. Your mental sharpness. When it comes to longevity, physical health is undeniably important. But what about mental health? The sharpness of our minds plays an equally significant role in determining not just how long we live, but how well we live. Our ability to think clearly, make decisions, solve problems, and maintain a sense of purpose is what sustains our quality of life as we age. As we grow older, maintaining mental sharpness becomes increasingly vital. Fortunately, there's a lot we can do to support our brain health and enhance cognitive function at any age. Keeping your mind active isn't just about preventing cognitive decline, it's also about fostering mental resilience, emotional well-being, and an enduring sense of curiosity. The importance of mental sharpness in aging. Mental sharpness doesn't just refer to memory, it encompasses a range of cognitive abilities that contribute to your overall mental health. This includes things like problem-solving, focus, creativity, and emotional regulation. As we age, we may notice that some aspects of cognitive function, like memory or the ability to concentrate for long periods, may naturally slow down. However, the good news is that brain plasticity, or the brain's ability to form new connections, continues throughout life. This means that even in later years, you can sharpen your mind and keep it functioning at its best. Maintaining a sharp mind has a direct impact on your independence, happiness, and the ability to navigate the challenges life throws at you. As research has shown, mental acuity can prevent or delay the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's disease, conditions that impact millions of older adults globally. A sharp mind allows you to stay active, socially engaged, and able to enjoy life's pleasures with clarity and confidence. Strategies for maintaining mental sharpness. Now, let's explore the key strategies that help keep your brain healthy and sharp as you age. These approaches can be integrated into daily life to promote cognitive function, prevent decline, and boost your mood and mental clarity. 9. Your independence. As we age, one of the most valuable aspects of life is maintaining our independence. The ability to live life on your own terms, make decisions for yourself, and manage your daily activities is empowering. It is a key component of graceful living, allowing you to maintain a sense of control and dignity, even as you age. The freedom to manage your life without relying on others fosters not only physical and emotional well-being, but also a strong sense of self-worth. As you approach older adulthood, the desire for independence often becomes even more significant. It's natural to want to retain the ability to take care of yourself, maintain your lifestyle, and engage in activities that bring you joy. But what does independence really mean as we grow older, and how can you preserve it? Let's explore how you can maintain independence and its profound impact on your longevity and overall happiness. The significance of independence in aging. Independence is more than just the freedom to live alone or make your own choices. It's about self-sufficiency, being able to take care of yourself, from handling your personal care needs to managing your household. It also includes being able to engage in social, physical, and intellectual activities that enhance your quality of life. Independence has been shown to contribute significantly to mental health by enhancing feelings of control and purpose. When independence is threatened, it can lead to a loss of confidence, autonomy, and self-esteem, which can negatively affect mental health and cognitive function. Studies have shown that older adults who experience a loss of independence are more likely to experience depression, loneliness, and even accelerated physical decline. However, maintaining independence is not about resisting help altogether, it's about knowing when to ask for assistance while still striving to take charge of your own life. The key is finding the balance between self-reliance and accepting help when needed, all while maintaining your dignity and sense of purpose. 10. Your resilience after illness. Finally, let's look at recovery. How well do you bounce back after a cold, surgery, or hospital stay? The ability to recover quickly, what doctors call physiologic reserve, is a major predictor of longevity. It reflects your immune strength, organ function, and overall vitality. To support resilience, focus on good nutrition, movement, rest, and above all, patience with your body's pace. As we've explored today, your body, mind, and spirit are offering you signals, gentle whispers that point toward the life you're still capable of living. No one can predict the exact number of days we have left. But we can influence their quality, and perhaps even their quantity, by tuning into these signs and nurturing what matters most. So whether you're 70 or 90, remember this, you are still becoming. Your story is still unfolding. And every step you take with intention, joy, and love, adds a little more time, and a lot more life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video inspiring, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep living gracefully.